Hello, I'm Beardy Blocks. Welcome back for another one of these things. Now it's Sector 10 today. It's a bit of a mixture of naughty and nice, so let's get in there and have a look at this one. Okay, so first up we got Black Hut. Now what I'm looking out for is shrubs on the left and right hand side. There's two parallel light shrubs. I let off just after them. Look, there they are back there. And then straight back on the throttle all the way out for this veranda. Veranda is flat out if you can hold it, but there's a perfect line for it. There's a nice camber that is sort of like midway in the road, but if you go too far out to the outside it will flick you off. But yeah, if you come too far in you'll hit your head on the wall and then get flicked off. So yeah, it's a bit of an awkward one that, but yeah, you just get used to it eventually. Then on down the road to this one, whatever this one's called, I can't even remember what this one's called, but yeah, this one's a fourth gear. This one, it's a bit slippy, so just be a bit careful on the throttle coming out of it. But then yeah, as it kinks right here, and I'm letting back. Don't even use brakes there. I'm just letting back and going back into fourth, then powering on out. Now with this corner, I sometimes end up in sixth coming around this corner because I come out the other one so fast, but I'm in fifth and then coming back into third for the bungalow. Now I can't really say where the braking zone is on there. I just know where I am in the corner and you get used to it if we watch here. So I'm coming into it, and then about here when I see the bungalow I'm kind of peeling back, and then in third. Oh, that was a nice little tail whip around it. But yeah, then on down this straight. Now at the end there, it's a bit of an awkward one. It's called Brandywell. Now with Brandywell it kinks right first and then left, and now I come into it, this one in fifth sort of thing, and then I ease fifth and then back into fourth, and then really careful when I'm on the throttle there. You've really got to really control the throttle. And yeah, so we'll see it again now. As you see, when I come into this first corner, I'm just being very careful in fifth, easing it round, giving it a little blip, and then powering on out in fourth. And then on down the road, now we've got a really awkward one down here, one of the most awkward corners in the game. If you take the right line on it, it's basically just like a multi-apexed corner. It's awkward enough as it is, but there is a bump on the inside. I think this corner's called Dukes. But yeah, if we look out for this bump, it will just flick you, and it's just such a nightmare. How I stay on this bike there, god damn it. Right, yeah, so I mean, as you can see, that will usually take you off. I don't know how I held on to it, especially held so much speed. But yeah, and that's the sector. So let's see where I am. Okay, so yeah, that's doable. I see some familiar faces on there. I've raced Hope to Best before. He's in front of me. An old Scottish Chuck. He's a nippy lad, he is. He often keeps the pressure on me. He's definitely not a slow lad, so it'd be nice to put some space between them, see who else I can catch on there. So let's get in there and see if we can do this one then. Alright, that will do, and that was way harder than I thought it was going to be. That took a little while, that did. Now, yeah, and for some reason I just couldn't manage Veranda. I was getting all the sort of corners like Brandywell, no problem. Like they're usually my problem corners, but yeah, just veranda. Jeez, I was just going off every single time. I think I almost did it 7 times in a row where I'd fly off of black brandy off of the veranda. Sorry, and yeah, it was quite an awkward one, that, but I did it. So I'm now 17th. So yeah, we'll see how long that stands. Because awkwardly, I looked at the last sector, and somebody's already taken a place off me on the last sector. So that's a bit of a bummer. But anyhow, next sector is Sector 11. I think it's the last of my liked sectors, and then we got Sector 12, which is horrid. But then, but yeah, so Sector 11 next time. Now it's another one that I'm looking forward to. So until next time, I'm Biddy Blocks. Goodbye.
I'm just a sucker.